Sarah Nugent, and I am the Virginia FBLA State President. I am so excited to be here today and give you a little bit more information about some of the projects that our state has been participating this year. Just a little heads up, I can't see your chat or anything. All I can see is what's on my screen. So if you have anything, then I would totally just suggest unmuting and talking to me. With that being said, I'm going to start off. I don't have a slide for this, but I want everyone to either unmute or put into the chat what their favorite Halloween candy is. So Halloween is coming right around the corner, so that is just something fun I thought we could do.
My favorite candy are like the trolley like gummy worms, like the sour kind.
Yes, I love. Who's speaking, by the way?
That was Samuel.
Okay, hi Samuel. Thank you for unmuting. Awesome. All right, I guess we can go ahead and keep going, hopefully, unless anyone else wants to speak. All right. So before we really get into the content of this video, I did think that it was important for us to go ahead and read the mission statement of FBLA. So here it reads, FBLA PBL inspires and prepares students to become community-minded business leaders in a global society through relevant career preparation and leadership experiences. So that's just something to keep in mind as you are participating in any and all FBLA events, and even just events in general. Just this is a great idea and mission statement to always have in the back of your head. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is state FBLA. So this is just a general update. Virginia FBLA has officially received our state charter on November 23rd, 1950. So we've been around for a while, to say the least. So just next month will be our anniversary. So congratulations, Virginia, we've made it this far. Our primary sources of funding are member dues and dues from the Virginia FBLA PBL Foundation, which we will hear a little bit about farther on in this presentation. All right, without further ado, as you can see on the screen, we have our beautiful state president from last year, Miss Natalie Youngblood. So she was amazing leading us through Corona, and I'm lucky to get to be the one that has followed her in her steps. And our state specialist is on this call, Mrs. Mills. Quick shout out. She is truly amazing and makes this program, Virginia FBLA, work. So shout out to her. We also have a board of directors that consists of 45 people. So whether those people are advisors, business professionals, alumni, teachers, anyone can be on our board of directors. So this year we have had 14 members be elected to our state leadership team. So obviously I am one of them. As I said earlier, I'm the state president of Virginia, and we have 13 other amazing state officers that we have worked together all year, all through Corona. It has been plenty of Zoom calls, but we love what we do, and we're so excited to be a part of the Virginia FBLA State Officer Team. So a little bit of background about what we have decided to do is most of the time the State Officer Team puts together a program of work. So with a program of work just sets goals and things that you need to accomplish in a year. So this year we have changed the program of work into calling it a vision. So the reason we did this is because it is more flexible, and it's nice to know that you have flexibility because this time is very uncertain with coronavirus. All right. The next thing we're going to talk about is our membership. So as you can see, we have a graph on the screen. So the graph shows our statistics from 2015 to last year. So as you can see, the blue, which is FBLA, it is all kind of going down, which is okay because our participation has increased enormously. So everyone who is a member in FBLA tends to participate greatly, which is a really good thing. But if you have any friends, we need to get our numbers back up and our participation. That would really be amazing. But thank you all for being in FBLA, because I know you are here today. The next thing we're going to talk about, some of you guys may know a little bit about the Business Achievements Award, or in other words, the BAAs. But the BAAs are focused on an FBLA individual membership recognition and leadership program. So there's 4 levels of BAAs. So as you can see on the screen, you see the future level, the business level, the leader level, and the America level. With that being said, last year, here are our numbers, right? The 115, 75, 13, and 5. So those were the amount of people that completed each level this past year. So that is a total of 187 members, which is truly amazing that many people are participating in FBLA individually. Just a little bit more, if you need more information on the BAAs, or you think you might want to get involved in them or signed up with them, there is a lot of information on the FBLA PBL website. And always, if you have any questions about anything FBLA related, I would strongly recommend going to your advisor. Your advisor will be your best help in your FBLA journey. So with that being said, we're going to move on and talk about CSAs. So CSA stands for Community Service Award. And for those of you who don't know, this is solely based on community service as given in the name. So your community level means that you have logged 50 hours of community service in the platform. Their service level means that you have logged 200 hours in the platform. And then the achievement, which is the highest honor that you can receive in regards to the CSA, means that you have, over your high school career, given at least 500 hours, which is truly, the 2 people who completed this last year, I mean, that's a really huge, huge accomplishment. So I would definitely encourage your participations in the CSAs. Again, if you need more questions, please just ask your advisor or go to the FBLA PBL website. So as you can see, the totals on this slide, we had 33 members earn recognition in these programs last year. 34. Maybe I put those numbers in wrong. You're right, it is 34. The next thing that we're going to talk about is our conferences. So this past weekend, we did our Learn to Lead Fall Leadership Conference, which, if you attended, was truly an amazing experience. I did not know we could put on something so special and so interactive through a virtual platform. So it was truly amazing, and we also got to meet new people, specifically the people from North Dakota FBLA, which was a great experience overall. The next thing we have on the slide is 11 regional leadership conferences. So last year, some regions were able to put on their competitions. Now, Corona did kind of sprout up in the middle of competition seasons, and I know my region put it on, but I don't know if everyone's did. But with that being said, competitions are rolling around for this year. So keep in mind that if you are looking to do impromptu speaking, intro to public speaking, or just public speaking, those competitions will be taking place in December this year. So just make sure you've got your mind open. If you think that those specific competitions are the ones that you want to do, definitely talk to your advisor and start preparing. All of the performance competitions will be, all of the other ones, besides that 3 that I just list, will be in either January or February. So again, it's never too early to start preparing for your competition and figuring out which one you would like to do. And we also have, I know I've talked only about performance events, but we have objective tests, which I know super popular, and those will be held in February. So the State Leadership Conference is the next thing we're going to talk about. So this past year, we ended up having to turn our State Leadership Conference virtual, which again was very new, especially at that time. So we did not host any competitions virtually at the state level, but we did have workshops that were available pretty much every single day for about a month. So everyone who attended that was very excited. I know I was there at every single opportunity I could get, and it was truly an amazing experience. Very different, but we made it work. All right, the next slide is probably one of my most important slides and things that I love about FBLA. So if you didn't, whoops, if you didn't know, our state service partner is Project Ask, or their formal name is Ask Childhood Cancer Foundation. We, as the state of Virginia, have raised over $1 million since 1982, and just the thought of having raised $1 million is truly amazing to go and help these wonderful kids in this wonderful organization. So FBLA, Virginia FBLA, we really love our Project Ask people. They're great. Last year, we donated $4,650 roughly. So that number is great, really great. It was decreased a little bit from previous years, obviously because of Corona, but things happen. But we are looking forward to continue to working with Project Ask this year. All right, the next thing I do want to talk about is our foundation. So the Virginia FBLA Foundation is something that people work who are very dedicated in FBLA. These people have been around either whether it's Virginia FBLA, but they're pretty much a lot of them their entire lives. And so I'll read to you a little bit about what it does. So our foundation supports Virginia FBLA students through leadership development, scholarship, and national conference donations, pretty much. So they help get students the financial support that they need, which is truly amazing, so people can participate in FBLA even if you don't have the means to do it by yourself. The president of this is Mr. Khalil Andrews, and he is truly amazing. I've got to speak with him a few times this year. And moving on, this is just to make sure if you just make sure that your chapter is a member of the foundation and of obviously a registered chapter. So if you would like to donate to the foundation, then you can do so by a check or a credit card and just send it, and all of that money goes back into Virginia FBLA itself. So this is just our last little slide. It was a great little thing that was put together of all of our state officers this year, and we are so excited to be able to see you in person. We're hoping that can happen this year. We've got high hopes and lots of positive attitudes with our state officer group chat, but that is all I have for y'all today. And I just wanted to thank you all for having me and listening while I give this little update on the state. So if anyone has any questions, please unmute, and then if you have any feedback, I would love to hear it. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen so that way I can go back and see your faces. Okay. All right, well, I guess my camera was not on that entire time, but it's okay. It happens. Does anyone have any questions about what I just said? Or just questions in general?
Can you